Oh, Narissa, if you want to do the time stamping, start a stopwatch about 5 seconds ago. All we've done is appoint you as a chair, Narissa as minute taker.
On the chair. Narissa minutes.
That's true.
Okay, so do we have any interesting or creative ideas to share off the top of your brain, Dome?
You do.
Anything.
Basically.
In what context?
That's something interesting, just to sort of get the
Laptop.
juices going.
Yeah.
What's that? She's just primed. Right. Ready. Interesting fact. Good.
There's a lot of pressure
Anything.
on people to come up with something interesting and creative right now.
Oh, did you mean possibly me?
It could be you.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
we
I thought
could-
you were waiting for a particular person, sorry.
When bees are trying to, when they swarm, which is when they all like leave the hive together to look for a new home, isn't it?
Yeah.
They have to decide through this quite twisted democratic kind of process about where they should go. So I believe they begin by all just kind of like going in all directions randomly, going, is there a new home over here? No, don't like it, it's all gentrified. And then they look over here and they're like, nah, I don't know about that, there's no cinema. And then they go over here, and then some of the bees find a nice little spot for their new hive over there. And some of the bees go over here, and they also find quite a nice place. And so the way they sort it out, which place they should all go together, is they do a little backwards bum dance. Don't know. Well, I was about to imitate, but I don't know if I can.
The waggle dance. Is that the waggle dance?
Is it actually called the waggle dance?
I think it's called the waggle dance, yeah. But I feel like bees do a number of dances for different things. Like that way is the sun. There's some good flowers for making honey. But I vaguely.
This isn't a lie. They actually, bees will do a waggle dance in the air, isn't it? They fly around backwards in the air, working their bums. And then if enough of them do an impressive enough dance, all the bees are like, I'm sold, and they pitch up there.
Right.
That's the true fact.
Wow.
Nailed.
That was definitely creative.
Well, I feel.
Bonobo monkeys solve all problems through sex.
What does?
Bonobo monkeys solve all problems through sex.
Great.
Any issue that occurs, they just say, let's have some sex, and then it's all solved. Including male on male and female on female.
I mean, it's either going to be pleasant and sort of distract you in that way, or just surreal. But both of them are going to take your mind off the problem, aren't they? So, probably
Yeah.
worth trying. Anyway, so
I've got a lot to learn from these guys, I feel. That's my valuable contribution.
yeah, decent. He raised the bar.
I love the idea of some totally unbriefed person coming into a Change the Future meeting that's on Google Hangouts and seeing us talking about how bees waggle their bums
Come on then.
and bonobos fuck their problems out.
Right. So, Chair.
Are there any matters arising? Anything to deal with any like pressing issues? Leah, you look like you might have something. Maybe you don't, but it's hard to know when you're in that tiny little box. No? Hello.
We could try. I feel a little bit further away from people when they're muted, but like we could try it. And if we could mute people, we could mute them.
I don't like it.
You don't like being muted?
No.
I think
feel
it's.
like
Yeah, go on.
I feel like I'm being shunned.
I know what you mean.
Ideal, but it does mess up pretty quickly if you don't have it on mute, I find. Should we try it without?
Yes.
Yeah, let's try it. I suppose we can be on mute. It was just last time. There's a lot of feedback. Duck, 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 duck. It just got really distracting and horrible. Yeah. I mean, if you've got any matters arising, then bring them up now. Otherwise, we'll move on.
Nothing yet.
Open. Yeah, if there are any matters arising, anything pressing. I suppose I've got the matter of the working retreat that I'm trying to brief Lula on. Lula Edmonds will be sort of taking my place in the working retreat in terms of holding it and just logistically picking my brains for what could happen or what needs to happen before it's ready. So that's something that I personally am trying to juggle at the moment.
Are you stretching?
Yeah, I'm just having my arms up.
You look like that slow lorry on YouTube that like gets tickled and then goes like this.
I'll keep them down.
Who's planning to go to the working retreat? Just checking in quickly. Where is it?
No, when is it?
Next weekend.
Oh, that is soon.
Yeah, starting on Friday the 8th and going on until, well, preferably the Monday, but Sunday if you can't make it all the way to that.
Yeah, there's in the works group on Facebook, Leah, is I think it's the pinned post. No, I'm lying. Well, if you just scroll down a little bit, a couple of posts, you'll see it's in there, the working retreat.
Okay.
So there's a Facebook event for it. And you can see there's a Google Doc with like our plan for the whole event on there as well. So you can have a look at that. And it will say what it is, when is it, who's it for, where is it, how will it work, and stuff. It's badge. Badge.
Are we training it there?
However we get there is kind of doesn't really matter. Like if you can train it there, then yeah. Oh yeah, this is Pip, by the way.
Hi. Hello.
He's the other person facilitating the social entrepreneurship course at the Asher Centre.
Yes, exactly. We are in the attic of the Asher Centre right now, and I've spent the last many days, some amount of days, with these two lovely people and a bunch of 20 other people.
See, this is all I want. I just want to be the cameraman. Isn't that just better than being attached to a computer?
Yeah.
So this is my highlight in the room. My favourite thing in here. I don't know what's going on there, but I like it. And I also quite like this person. La.
That's Sai Baba, yeah. Baba G.
Good. I was thinking it might be someone really personal. Someone's grandmother who's just died or something awkward. Danny! It's definitely microphone mute time, isn't it? Can you tell? Okay. Sorry.
Cool.
Thing again.
So, I mentioned the working retreat just now, and would love
Hello, Danny.
any of you who are thinking of coming to just check out the document that we've got. I think there's a link to it. There's definitely a link on the Facebook group.
Okay.
Should be fairly easy to find through ChangeTheFuture.
There's a link there now.
Okay, good.
Just there.
Have a look at it if you feel like checking it out and comment on it, or just maybe come back to later because I really need to foolproof it, seeing as I can't attend, which is a bit frustrating. But also off the back of that, there is Paris, a trip to Paris shortly afterwards.
Ooh.
Lab? I want to say collab.
Collab camp.
Hi guys.
What?
Hi, Danny.
Hi, hello. How is everyone?
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Really good,
Very
thanks.
Muy
Yeah,
bueno.
Surprise. I'm listening.
Cool. Nice one. Alright. Let's bang on.
Yeah.
Do this.
So we've got collab camp the weekend after. Is that right? Straight after.
Yeah,
working retreat?
it's the 20th is the first day, so I'm going to head up on the 19th of this month,
Yeah.
May.
There's a trip all the way to Paris that Change the Future is also organising a journey to. I can't remember if there's anything more than that we've organised. We haven't organised any accommodation or anything like that, have we?
No. So they both cost money, but Change the Future is paying 50% of the travel costs and the ticket cost of both of the events in Paris, which run from the 20th to the 27th, 28th. But get involved really, really soon if you want to go, because we need to book tickets now. And then the working retreat in Devon at Charlie's house. All of this is on the workforce group, as always, on Facebook. That's 75% travel covered, and all the accommodation and food is obviously Charlie's and Change the Future's free stuff.
Yeah, paid for and mostly refunded. Travel. Just nod. If you've heard us, just nod. Great. Thanks, Leon and Marissa. What's next on the agenda?
Sorry.
Reminder of existing roles and tasks needing people to lead. See, Trello,
yeah. What's the main things at the moment? We got some like nice, juicy, tangible things people to actually get. Do you need some assistance with stuff like working retreat things or anything?
I do, but I think I've got that covered with Lula. I think Lula's pretty happy to take that on. Leah,
once upon a time were going to make groups, Facebook groups for each of the committees. Somebody called Elias Ripley on Facebook. He's in the workforce group. If you haven't already spoken to him, he's now done that and like made pretty.
About that. He just did them all straight away.
Yeah. So that's done. Yeah, I think there's definitely a lot of work to be.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye. Thanks for letting us
Nice
stay.
to see you.
Nice to meet you. Bye. Bye.
Yes. Would be. Yeah, I think there's just definitely some work to be done on making some more clear roles for people to fulfil right now, because there's lots of tasks. We've got 1 million tasks people have come up with, which I think are really good ideas for things to do. But I think for fairly new people who need a bit of guidance, I think roles are more useful, like kind of longer term roles. And yeah, I'm basically just thinking aloud, just saying I think we need to do more. Us more experienced people need to do more to create slightly longer term, simple, clear roles. For example, managing requests to join the Facebook group and things like this. Because yeah, the opportunities in Change the Future right now, I feel like it's just a bit too abstract for people to lead. Mostly, there's like Lula has been putting a lot into these ideas about doing street performance stuff and filming that. And yeah, you only need to go onto Trello to see 1 million ideas for things to do. But yeah.
My problem is that Trello is filled with 1 million ideas, and so when you go on it, you're like, where do I begin? I think it needs to be narrowed down.
Does it not narrow it down to filter it, so you're only looking at the area you're interested in, like marketing or events or wall of ideas, and then you filter it that way, and then you only see like 10 ideas.
You put your search in at the top of Trello. You just put in whatever keywords.
No, you filter it. So shall I just show you that?
Yeah.
And I should be able to show that in about less than a minute, probably. So if you all look this way, and then this is our Change the Future task board, and this is how you filter stuff. So I am feeling overwhelmed by all of these tasks in Change the Future, and all I care about is the wall of ideas, which is this committee here. So I can read about the committee. I can get access to the Google Drive folder, which has got all of the documents and photos and everything about Wall of Ideas is on this link. And also we can discuss. Everyone who's interested in the Wall of Ideas stuff can talk in here. But this is how you filter. Menu, filter, and then press whatever you want to filter it by. So Wall of Ideas. Now it only shows stuff relating to the Wall of Ideas.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then if you're also interested in like legal money and fundraising or something, you can click that as well, and it will show you both of those two areas that you're interested in.
Right.
So this is something we can practice at the working retreat if people come into it. But I mean, you can just fiddle with it as well. I think it just takes a little while to get used to. Like the first time you send emails in your life, it took a little bit of time to get used to it. I don't think it's that complicated. It's just got a 5-minute learning time. I'll just put the link down there for anyone who wants to take a look at it now. But yeah, I don't feel like talking more about roles or tasks right now. I don't think, even though it's so important. Yeah, I mean, well, I'll just add that in there, next, you know, that list, that committees list, just next to that is a list of roles, which is quite a new addition, and it's rather than just looking at tasks, it's looking at actual longer-term roles, sort of. Do you know what I mean? So these are all tasks, these are all committees, and this is sort of in between. This is like longer term roles. Like an accountant is a role that's not a task, that's like a permanent role, but it's not a committee either. So these would be really, really good to fill these roles. Social media guru, someone who's just talking about change the future and connecting online. Done.
Is there anything else that anyone wants to share or bring up, or like? I just really respect that you're all here. Like you've all taken the time out of your day to show your faces. I don't want to just talk at you.
I haven't really got anything particular to raise today. I've just kind of come along so that I know what's occurring.
That's nice, Liam. It's good. Say it how it is.
I'm struggling to really find. I really want to come this weekend, but I'm really struggling to find a sitter. Like, is there any way that you could do like Google Hangouts of any of the meetings that I could still kind of join in case I can't find a sitter?
I would be really reluctant to try and digitize the events, because I just think it would just in reality totally change how we do it. Like, we'd have to think about sound levels and connection issues and people struggling to connect. I just think it would make it a total nightmare. It's worth it for these strategy meetings, but I mean, if there's any other way the project could help, like maybe fund a babysitter or help you, I don't know, like I could try and make some phone calls for friends in Bristol. Or something like that. But yeah, any other ideas you have about how potentially we could help, we can at least try.
It's not like if it was like, say if it was in Bristol and I was like away and then came home, like that would be easier kind of thing, because like I've been away this weekend but I've come home every night. So like no one's having her for like the entire weekend, and I'm literally going to Exeter, and my dad's just, he can't do it.
Yeah, it's fair.
So, sorry, being a mum sucks sometimes.
No, Mummy, it maybe doesn't work, but it's good that you want to be there and you acknowledge that there's difficulties. If there's any like way that we can help, then say. But if you
someone to entertain her so I can bring her.
You need what?
Find her entertainment for the weekend and then I can bring her.
Well, yeah, it's true. Don't know.
Yeah, you reckon it wouldn't work if you brought her, huh? It would just be too...
She's just at that age where she gets bored very quickly and she needs entertaining all the time.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a TV on Sky and the Disney Channel, then yeah,
She'd be
sit in
laughing.
front of the whole day and she's cool.
I
But
think
I
they
don't want to be in a
have that, but like,
meeting and then we're disturbed by a child. That's unfair.
yeah, it doesn't feel like what you want to do. It's just a possibility. You'd rather, I suppose, yeah. It's just it would be maybe too distracting for you if you were there.
I just feel like if I'm going away for like a working retreat, I'm there to focus on what I'm working,
Yeah.
on, and I'm making sure that a child is entertained.
Hmm.
My main focus should be on the job at hand.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
I mean, that's the end of the agenda. I sort of thought I'd just sort of put it out there in case anyone else had anything pressing. So yeah, appreciate that, Marissa. And
I was having a little look at last week's minutes, and we did raise so many interesting things last week. Would it be?
Your sound quality sounds really muffled, Leon. Is the microphone obscured by something?
No, mate.
Go on.
Yeah, what did I want to? There was loads of interesting stuff. There was a couple.
there were things that we skimmed over.
Where's Matilda today? Because she was going to have a meeting with that Andy Williamson guy, wasn't she?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, good shout.
That happened.
I've been insanely out of the loop, just being incredibly like there's barely a minute where there's not stuff happening here.
Yeah.
So the last week basically I've not really known what's been happening. I've checked a little bit Facebook messages and stuff, but I don't know of any progression with that. Don't think I've been messaged.
No worries, no worries. Matilda's obviously not turned up tonight, so we need to. Is she coming to the retreat?
Do you know?
I don't think she is. I think she's preoccupied.
Yeah, I don't think she can. You're right, Jen. That's a shame because she's so on the ball, man.
Yeah, she really is.
The other thing we spent a bit of time talking about, apart from all the theoretical conversations about Porto Alegre democracy and stuff like that, was the elevator pitch thing. That I thought was, something we should get sorted out.
Yeah.
And also, I very much agreed with, what was the guy who was on his phone with the headphones? Paul?
Oh yeah, Paul Levy.
Yeah, saying we need to do it in layman speak.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, for sure. I just put a link there just for for whoever is anyone interested in looking at the descriptions that already exist for Change the Future, the like short, medium, and long descriptions of the project. Because I've written at least like 50 different elevator pitches already in there, so could be good. I don't know. We could just start completely from scratch, but there's some inspiration there too.
Yeah, I might have a go. I'll try and have a go at doing one.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, sick. Wow. Yeah, I just wanted to see loads of faces at the working retreat, which is really soon. Izzy Myers wrote about going there. She asked about transport. So, do people know how they're getting there? Sorry, this is probably boring for people who aren't planning to go. Maybe let's just talk about transport in the group.
I did want to talk to you about that. I wasn't sure if it was important enough for the meeting, so I was going to do it over text or something. But are you going down on Friday from Brighton, yeah?
Can I propose that we do what we said in one of the previous meetings and make this the post-discussion thing? So we have the main meeting with everyone, and then we have an extra topic at the end, which should be transport, and everyone not concerned can leave at the end of the meeting.
Fine by me.
Yeah, no.
Is this the end of the meeting?
It basically is, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to chair something that is disappearing between my fingers. But yeah, I think it was never going to be that long. There's nothing on the agenda. And even though I would really love, like Leon suggested, to go into some of the stuff from last week, I can't bring it to mind right now. And I know that we've got it in minutes, but I can't engage with it. And if I'm totally honest, there was too much in there, and I feel like we could talk even one of those subjects out for another hour. And yeah, gotta go.
Yeah, we've got another session starting 8 minutes ago. So yeah, it just keeps happening here.
Yeah.
But
Guys, if you've got to go, you should go and do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Any other questions from anyone, or like just last things people want to know or anything? Or
Nah.
no? All good.
Thanks for showing up, Danny and Leah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are you going now? Sorry, I couldn't quite catch that. What is your plan now? Hello?
Which is all about
Can you guys hear me?
shit. Leah loves it. Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. No, I got nothing to say, but that's it. Thank you. I booked my transport and everything. I will see you on Friday, hopefully. And thank you. That's it. I was just gonna ask what you going to do next after this? 'Cause,
We're on a course in Gloucestershire at a place called the Asher Centre, which is running this whole week. We've put aside for it, and it's for social entrepreneurship. And they've just started a session nearly 10 minutes ago, so we've got to run on and catch that before we're just behind, I suppose.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Good luck with that.
Thanks very much, mate. Appreciate it,
Take
Danny.
care. Cheers.
Looking forward
Bye.
to meeting you, Danny.
Same here. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Leave late with you a minute or two and just chat about transport, maybe quickly. And, anybody else?
You guys are really
Unless you're cool. All right. Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's the end of the meeting. So now just me and Leon and anyone who wants to talk about transport for the working retreat can stay on. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, Leah, sorry, I completely forgot. What did you say about the working retreat? Are you planning to make it? Did you say, or you can't come? You can't, can you? It's too short notice. Did you say it was too short notice, the working retreat?
I don't know whether to go or not.
Okay, cool.
I'm quite scared of going all the way there.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
also used in transport as well.
Yeah. Well, I think if you're interested in it, if you're curious in it, then just write something in the workforce group. You know, anything apart from silence. Just ask. You know, if anyone's driving from, well, Brighton. Yeah, I think I was going to. I actually haven't sorted out anything yet. I was going to do a blah blah car or a train possibly. I actually haven't sorted out my own transport there yet, so yeah.
How long
Maybe we'll get a shared car.
train it there?
Huh?
How long does it take from Brighton to train it?
It's a long time. It's probably like 3.5 hours or something, maybe 4 hours. I don't know. Yeah. So Charlie lives right on the edge of Dartmoor in a big, beautiful house. Did you see the document? Did you have a look? The working retreat overview.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that should say everything you need to know about the project. You know, we put loads of effort into making it a really detailed, visual, shareable document, so everyone can pass it around and add to it as well. If you have any like thoughts for activities or things to discuss, things that would help you better understand Change the Future, or be more interested in it or more inspired by it, like add that shit on there, and let's make it a really cool event.
It takes 4 hours and 28 minutes.
Nice.
Ah,
From Brighton.
From Brighton, it takes 4 hours.
Classic.
Yay.
Where's that to? Exeter?
Exeter St David's.
Woo! It takes less from Oxford. That's weird.
Yeah, there's no good route going along the coast, really. You have to go up to London and then silly
And
funny.
from Bristol, the quickest route takes an hour.
That's nice.
You know what? I was gonna come to Brighton. I was gonna try and blah car to Brighton, and then come with you guys to the retreat. But that might not be such a good idea, especially if it's longer, and it might cost more money.
I think what I would be tempted to do is have a look on BlaBlaCar, which is 90% of the time my favourite option, because
I've had to look to get from Oxford to you to Brighton, and there's nothing. But maybe I should just look for Oxford to Devon.
yeah, try that. Also, sometimes the lifts don't pop up on there until like 2 days before, because people just post at last minute sort of thing. But yeah, I think, you know, Change the
What day
Future.
does it finish?
Pardon?
What day does it finish? Sunday or the Monday?
So we arrive on Friday the 8th and leave on Monday the 11th. So the 2 full
At what
days.
time?
Sunday. Haven't really got that much detail in there, I don't think. Jem is leading this. Can you see the document?
No, not yet. My laptop's messing up. I'm trying to look at train
Okay.
tickets from like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking in the Google Doc, and Jem hasn't put that in there yet. So I'm not sure about that. He's the man to talk to about it. Yeah. I'm just going to see, because he's got another. Yeah, here we go. Overview. I'm just looking at if he's got a more detailed document with more information in it. Documentary overview. Yeah, I don't know. No, that's the same one, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know, I'm afraid. I suppose any time really on the Monday. We can leave whenever we want, I imagine. I'll probably leave in the evening, or I might even leave on Tuesday, to be honest. It's also, for anyone who doesn't know, I think I posted on the Workforce Facebook group, but I spoke to Sans School, and they said that we're welcome to visit the school if we want to on the Friday or on the Monday. Would anyone be interested in that? And if they are, Friday or Monday?
Hey mate, can you say that again? I'm looking on BlaBlaCar.
I spoke to Sans School, my democratic school, and they said we would be welcome to come and visit the school if we want to. If we want to have a few of us go over and just check out a direct democracy school, which is
I've got it.
Yeah, so Friday or Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, you'd be interested in checking out Sans. I'll put the link in the chat window, so you can see the place that changed my life and is mostly responsible for making me so interested in people shaping their communities. That is the link. It is a beautiful place. That's about a half-hour drive from Charlie's house. Cool. All right. I'm going to run away, I think. Anyone else want to add anything or ask anything?
No.
No.
Nice. Proper nice to see your faces.
Love you, man.
Love you, mate.
Wow.
Bye, guys. Lots of love.
Adios.
Bye. Bye.